400% more awesome. Remember that Torg sales pitch tagline from Borderlands 1 as spoken by Marcus? Makes me think of quad damage from Quake. You know, because 400%. That's quad damage, yo. Torg barrel. No thanks. What is the accuracy on that? Still maintains an 84 accuracy. Even with the Torg barrel. Because it's a Malawan. I'm in the market for a new Doomstick. Those are both good ones.
Explain it to me again.
This will be an actual mission episode, by the way. Oh, wait. I needed to open this up. Organic seltzer water, lemon lime flavor. Not bad, not bad.
Who needs a medical license when you got style? Stay alive out there. You can always trust the gun at your side. Welcome to my humble shop. Good luck.
Oh, since I didn't do any gambling in the last episode, maybe I'll do some at the beginning of this episode. Or maybe I'll wait till the end. Yeah, I think I'll wait till the end. Now I'll do a little bit now. See if I can maybe score a Jacob's Quad. I haven't had a Jacob's Quad to play around with in a long time. At Attention is the Axton skin I was thinking of. If you wear At Attention with the Crimson Lance helmet, then you can look just like that guy we saw out there. Or pretty close. Same color scheme. There's that other similar color scheme that that my Axton was wearing previously, but it's not exactly the same. It has more orange rather than red. It has a mix of both red and orange.
Yes, most of my merchandise was ripped from the hands of dead adventurers.
Yes, I'm swapping the Hammer Buster for a double tap. I just can't get rid of my double tap.
Farewell, friend.
Might not have the per shot damage, but it's more versatile. Also, he needs a new name since I'm not wearing a Mal skin. I'll go back to that and keep the name Mad Mal. Oh, look at that. Purple label Slag Singularity.
Let me know if anything catches your eye. 2 words, my friend. No refund. You won't find better merchandise anywhere else. I made sure of that.
Now, where should I put this? I'll go ahead and put one in here just to justify, because I don't usually like to respec to match my class mod. I know I've explained that before. Really looking forward to this. I would actually prefer this double up over nuke. But I'm doing gunpowder mostly for all this other stuff, or most of this other stuff. course, while I'm here, I have to beat up on Hellquist again, just because. I have to see just how often I can. Yeah, I wasn't really expecting to get yet another bee. But that would have been something, wouldn't it? Right there is another reason why I switched from Hammer Buster to Double Tap. Select fire. Did I mention already I'm in the market for a new double tap? Preferably blue 50 or better. Really want that doll predator skin. I think I read that Medic Mantis is an homage to Psycho Mantis from Metal Gear Solid. I know in a previous episode I said I was probably going to focus on being a Rocketeer. With the absorb shield on and the Logan's gun. So I could be a bombardier like Brick from Borderlands 1. That is, if you have the best type of Bombardier class mod that regens rockets. What causes it to do that is, I think, material type 3. If I properly recall what I read on the Borderlands wiki. If this was a Jacobs or Dahl pistol, I would have scored that on the first shot. I still think the Synergy is the best standard issue Hyperion machine pistol, though. Scored several bogeys. This had a Ravager, but it has a scope. Ruins it. What? Scope ruins it. That's a 48 anyway. It's a perfect hybrid, apart from the structurally superfluous bandit scope. Jacob's right there and Jacob's right there. Why? Why, game? Why did you have to go and ruin it? I take them two ways. Plain old iron sights or a Torrid reflex sight.
God damn it! You okay? Looks like the ladder's busted. Still, the pipe looks cracked. I bet if you raise the pressure, you could blast the pipe wide open. Get inside that way. Yeah. Head to one of the pumping stations.
Slam! Mordecai! I made it to the Hyperion outpost. Just give me some time and I'll steal a drop barge. Once y'all find out where the warrior is, we can all go after it together.
Yeah, I can't slip my car in there. That's all right.
Say hello, beautiful.
I think if you spread your turrets out further away from you, that would be a more aggressive style, whereas keeping them close or doing what I call a pillbox formation is more defensive. Both techniques work. Let me check.
Deploying sentry.
I survived a lot. I have a feeling I might need to change this up. How are you getting me around walls?
Here you go. How's that, huh?
There's a splash damage that was doing it. I think this is a M1N1N scope. I know this is a bandit scope. I'll get some use out of this before I sell it. I don't remember if there are any weapon chests around here. Worth checking though.
Warning, return.
That explains that. Well, that answers that, is how I should have said that. Let's do... Master Corroder and Master Exploder. Yeah, let's go full Rocketeer. This is gonna be fun! Die! Die! Everybody die! Some consider this a cheap gameplay style, going Rocketeer, but I think that's only true if you use some fancy schmancy type of launcher. I'm using nothing but standard issue launchers. They're greens even, so I don't think the same standard applies. After all, I don't hear anyone saying the same thing about Brick in Borderlands 1 using a Bombardier class mod.
Grenade out! Dropping sentry!
What is taking out my shield instantly? Is it you? Video game rocket launchers suck. For some reason, Game developers have this idea in their heads that rockets are slow. No, you can't be serious.
Ammo count black!
Let's see how much gambling money I lost.
Hyperion recommends checking for any excess limbs before continuing to...
Not a whole lot. Alright, game developers, we gotta talk about this. Rockets in real life are fast. They are not slow. Well, this was a lot less effective as I was expecting it to be. Barely even worthwhile. Now I'm thinking maybe I should have kept those 2 M1N1N6 I sold. They're both green, but they would have done the jobs. One was a slag, one was an acid. I sold them because I thought I was going to be able to use rocket launchers instead. I thought it would be fun to do something new. Something different from what I usually do. Because I always use M1N1 sniper rifles. I rarely use rocket launchers at all. Except against certain enemies and under certain circumstances.
Deploying sentry!
Stuff I don't need.
Crank those valves to raise the pressure.
Use key, don't feel me now.
Cool. Now, hit the other 2 pump stations and raise the pressure till that pipe's fit to burst.
Say hello, beautiful.
Then you can bust the pipe, get to the stockade, and find out where the warrior is.
Jack!
Just kill Handsome Jack and then we'll all go out for milkshakes. No, I'm just playing. He's still really dead. Grab his echo, you know where I left. Just wanted to tell you that Lilith is doing a bang-up job trying to evolve D4. The warrior will be awake in no time.
Don't get stuck. Please don't get stuck.
Present for you.
Nothing works. Nothing. Oh my. Oh. Oh. There goes my gambling money. I should have gambled at the beginning of this episode.
Dying is awesome. All of the cool kids are doing it.
Do I have anything that works? I have all this stuff. Yeah, I know it's green, but I know this is fire. A fire plasma caster. See, now I'm thinking I might as well just get my mitts on a blue or better Teddy SMG and go back to doing it that way. I was always able to score second wins. It doesn't even have to be a baby maker, just any TD or SMG. I could always score second wins reliably with that. I can't score second wins reliably with anything else. It's always a gamble. Knock out my shield right away with what? Just an ordinary gun. Why don't my grenades do anything? Well, sometimes they do and sometimes they don't. Sometimes they kill me. What am I going to have to do to fix that problem? Maybe I shouldn't be so eager to try new things after that. See, that's the troubling implication of this. Because the implication is that it's actually a good thing to get stuck in a rut. Which is something I have a hard time believing. Hereby rescinding my whatever I said previously about taking a TD or SMG off my shopping list. It's now back on. Nothing scores second wins more reliably. Not even a rocket launcher, as clearly illustrated. Even my axe doesn't work. Just thinking, this electric sniper rifle is more effective than a rocket launcher.
Suck on that!
I came up here for this. And unsurprisingly, it turned out to be a complete waste of time. I bet you almost anything my pandemic grenades are what destroyed my vehicle. I see the shadow of a rack. Probably shouldn't leave this up here. I should probably do this.
Walk in, we're suckers. Catch a ride!
Should I give rocket launchers another chance? Let's just see. the wall already. It works under controlled circumstances. Funnel them into this choke point. I know it was a wasted turret deploy. I was thinking there were more.
Sounds like the pipes are nearly bursting. Hit the last pumping station and we'll be ready to blast the pipeline open.
Why did you have to put a scope on that? It even does decent damage per shot. You don't need a scope on that type of weapon. Here finally I find something that looks like it might be a decent belt-fed machine gun, and it has a... It's the same problem with the Ravager. It has a structurally superfluous scope. It even has a pig sticker on it, just how I like.
Say hello, sweetie.
Just completely nullified the whole point of my throwing those turrets up. Where the hell did that come from? Can't believe I lost that much gambling. And to add insult to that injury, they gave me 2 guns that I could otherwise use, but they put structurally superfluous scopes. By they, I mean the algorithm of the game. Well, that looks like a clockwise swastika. At least it's clockwise. It's not a Nazi swastika, unless it's counterclockwise. And even still, that wasn't originally a Nazi symbol. It was a Sanskrit symbol. Is that right? Sanskrit? Oh, wait. There's no point in using this vehicle unless... This vehicle with this armament, unless I go back to this. Might as well get some use out of that. It even has a matching Bandit barrel. Bandit machine guns are at their best with a matching Bandit barrel. See why it doesn't need a scope? Of course, I would get a phone call. Just a moment. Back at it again. This sucks. Of course it sucks, it's a Bandit machine gun. No, on normal mode I could make that work while wearing a B. It's a purple. The saw bar is good. Saw bar is a portmanteau of saw and bar, acronyms that stand for Squad Automatic Weapon and Browning Automatic Rifle, respectively. Oh, you! These things are almost as bad as Bureau's for stock. I thought for sure that blast would hit right there. Of course, it's resistant to electricity because it's an ion. Hyper ion. Get it? Hyperion. Hyper ion. Well, that's succotash. Actually, I like succotash. You ever had succotash? It doesn't suck. So how did Bandit outmode SNS munitions on Pandora? If SNS guns are good and Bandit guns suck. Except for the shotguns and rockets. What is this, Borderlands 1? Get what I mean by that? When I said, what is this, Borderlands 1? Because in Borderlands 2, when your vehicle is destroyed, you lose half your health. In Borderlands 1, if your vehicle is destroyed, you lose all your health. Ha! Mine's better than yours.
Meet my lady friend.
I think another type of grenade that's good for scoring second wins is a MIRV with a short fuse time. But if it's a contact MIRV, you have to be careful, because it's real easy to kill yourself to death in the face with it.
Damn shit!
You ever think maybe Zero was built by either Atlas or Hyperion? Because both Atlas and Hyperion use active camouflage technology. Such slow bullets. Slow bullets, slow rockets. That's why the bullets go fasterified, or whatever you call it, accessory is such a desirable accessory. That's not what it's called on an assault rifle. Before I go down there, I really need to check a shop. Deploy this here, teleport to this one.
Let's just get this out of the way. Yes, most of my merchandise was ripped from the hands of dead adventurers.
Battlefront and Impact. I could try that out.
Always open. Who needs a medical license when you got style?
Should probably leave it right about there. Video game logic. What am I stuck on? There's no obvious reason why I shouldn't be able to get over there. But just video game logicking me to death, man. Why do you do this to me? Alright. Well, that's enough of that.
Sentry deployed!
Master Corroder. In Borderlands 1, Morty was the Master Corroder.
Going to high ground! You got me.
pushing the pipeline so high, a little force will pop it like a blister. Get back to the pipeline and bring your vehicle. I got an idea.
This appears to hold 33 now with the boosted mag capacity. But that means it actually holds 34. I was pressing the use key. I don't understand why there always seems to be this delay when I'm mashing down the use key. Don't need the red rock, so I'm not going to get out for it. Should probably be using a bandit technical.
I heard that all the way back in Sanctuary. You can get to the stockade through the pipeline now. Get inside and find out where Jack's got the warrior.
Alright. That reminds me of Star Wars. Infiltrate, storm the gate. So, what am I in the market for? I do still want a blue or better level appropriate TDR SMG. Doesn't have to be anything special, just level appropriate. I forget how I get to there. Tempted to see if I can open this and take the things out from here. Might as well. And yes, you can, and in this case it was pointless. Oh yeah, there's a ladder.
Say hello, sweetie. I will make you.
Success.
Bandit belt fed. What now? Screw that noise. Double tap all day. Once again, a midge that I get nothing from. A loot midge that can't even give me a well-parted green. Kill faster, please. It may be rabid, but it's just a skag. I mean, it's not Mo or Marley or Skagzilla. My favorite part of the game, if I had to pick just one. Mostly for the nostalgia. Let me check something for a moment. Well, I pressed the wrong button at the wrong time and screwed up my recording, but I'm going to leave off here anyway. So I'm going to go back to Sanctuary. Check the shops. Once again, will not gamble. Negotiator, I think that has a flat-off barrel. I recovered all the gambling money I lost, or at least most of it, from those 2 deaths that were the results of failed second wins. I probably just should have tossed nades out there. Still keeping that one.
Don't get killed. Don't have too much fun.
Salty this episode. Probably because I'm still sick. That would be a worthwhile choice.
and buy from me. Tear the bad guys a new one, huh? 2 words, my friend. No reason.
No, see, I want a better one. I don't need a fire one. A double tap.
There's always money in the newsstand.
You won't find better merchandise
427.
anywhere else. I made sure
That means
of
previously it was
that.
426.
Come back anytime.
You know, like
Get
LV
your health and
426.
shields right here. Buy from me if you want to live.
Still don't understand why I got 2 level 46 hammer busters from a level 50 enemy.
Buy a gun already. I've always got new stock. Check back later.
4-shot bushwhack means it actually holds 6.
Explain it to me again.
Like I said, instead of punching,
I'll resupply on that next time. We've heard all their conversation before, so we don't have to hear it again. All right. Next time, I won't be so salty. Yeah. Hey, salt is an essential electrolyte. It's not entirely bad for you. Anyway, catch you on the flip side, and see you next mission, slabs.